Hello again, and welcome to section 5.4 on nervous tissue, where we're going to be able to do information transfer and integration. And here are our learning objectives for this section. And let's begin by talking about nervous tissue, of course. It's located within our brain and spinal cord and our nerves. And we really have two different categories of cells. The principal cell within nervous tissue are our neurons. They are going to help to receive information, transmit it, and process those nerve impulses. The other types of cells that we have in nervous tissue are called glial cells or neuroglia. They're going to outnumber our neurons. It's actually, I believe, 10 to 1. So we've got 10 glial cells for every one neuron. And the way I like to talk about them is that our neurons are kind of like our celebrities, and the glial cells are the staff that support that celebrity. So for instance, if this neuron happens to be Beyonce, then we've got our other glial cells that is going to serve as their stylist, as their fitness trainer, as their hair stylist, as their makeup artist, as their choreographer, and so forth. So these glial cells are really supportive. They're not going to necessarily transmit the nerve impulse, but instead are going to protect, nourish, and support the neuron. Let's take a look at the neuron specifically. So here we have the cell body. This is going to house the nucleus and the other organelles, which are not pictured here, but know that they exist in here. And then we have the nerve processes that extend from the cell body. We're going to have short and numerous processes here called your dendrites. They're going to receive any incoming signals and then transmit that information down to the axon. And our axon is going to be a single long process that extends from the cell body out to carry the signals to other cells. So eventually we'll reach that information here to the axon terminal and pass it on. And neurons are going to be the longest cells in the body. And here is a nice histology slide of what a neuron looks like. And these other spots in the background are serving as neuroglia. And here's a visual from your textbook on your neuron. Here are the glial cells supporting that neuron. And here's an actual histology slide of what our neuron looks like. Here's the cell body. We see dendrites extending on out from that cell body. And then the axon that is going to transmit that impulse through the nerve.